Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
More than half of suspects in domestic abuse-linked killings were known to police. More than half of suspects in killings linked to domestic abuse over 4 years were known or thought to be abusers by police before the victim's death. The figure rises to 90% for cases where people have taken their own lives following domestic abuse, according to a new report from the National Police Chiefs Council, NPCC. Domestic violence charity Women's Aid said the statistics underscore the need for stronger multi-agency collaboration to break the cycle of abuse before it turns fatal. Since 2020, the number of people who have died as a result of domestic abuse has passed 1,000. They include women, men, and children who were killed by partners, family members, or other people they lived with, or who took their own lives. Jess Phillips, the Minister for Safeguarding and Violence Against Women and Girls, said each case represents a life cut short and a devastating tragedy. In 54% of the 501 homicides believed to have been committed by a family member or partner in the time covered by the NPCC report, the suspects were previously known to police as perpetrators of domestic abuse. Assistant Commissioner Louisa Rolfe, National Policing Lead for Domestic Abuse, said the figure demonstrates the importance of a prompt, robust police response from the outset of a report. She added, "That is why the broader police response to domestic abuse is focused on driving improvements and consistency in offender management and better protection for victims." To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5. Video. Up next, the latest report from the NPCC Domestic Homicide Project reveals 73% of those who have died over the past 4 years were women or girls, while 82% of intimate partner homicides involved a man killing a woman. On November 25, 2024, Metro launched This Is Not Right, a year-long campaign to address the relentless epidemic of violence against women. With the help of our partners at Women's Aid, This Is Not Right aims to shine a light on the sheer scale of this national emergency. You can find more articles here, and if you want to share your story with us, you can send us an email at va@metro.co.uk. Read more. There were 262 domestic abuse-related deaths between April 1, 2023 and March 31, 2024, the most recent available year. For the second year in a row, more people died by suicide following domestic abuse than were killed by an intimate partner. But while the NPCC records 98 people who took their own lives following domestic abuse between April 2023 and March 2024, campaigners believe this figure could be considerably higher. It is estimated domestic abuse plays a role in as many as a third of all female suicides, with estimates suggesting as many as 10 women end their lives in such circumstances every week. If the worst happens, contact AAFDA for free support and specialist advocacy via email at help@ofta.org. UK or call 07887 480 464. Samaritans are available on 116 123 or at www.samaritans.org/howwecanhelp/contact Samaritans/. Women's Aid said, "It is important that survivors know that they are not alone and that organizations like Women's Aid are here to listen and provide support. If you, or someone you know, has experienced domestic abuse and you need help, please reach out to Women's Aid via our live chat or email our direct services team. Local support can be found by using their domestic abuse directory." Other useful links: National Domestic Abuse Helpline, 808-2247, free phone run by Refuge. The Men's Advice Line for male domestic abuse survivors, 808-801-327, run by Respect. The Mix, free information and support for under 25s in the UK, 808-808-4994. National LGBT plus Domestic Abuse Helpline, 800 999 5428, run by Gallup. Live Free from Fear Helpline, 0808 80 10 800, run by Welsh Women's Aid. This helpline supports men and women and provides support in English and Welsh. Rights of Women advice lines. There are a range of services available. Suicide prevention researcher Tim Woodhouse told Metro he believes more than 900 victims kill themselves each year in England. He said, "It is a scandal and national tragedy, and it deserves attention." Since the NPCC's Domestic Homicide Project was launched in 2022, initially covering incidents between 2020 and 2021, it has recorded 1,012 deaths of people resulting from domestic abuse. Among them were 22 who died due to a fall from height, 3 of whom were pregnant at the time. Earlier this month, an Ipsos survey, commissioned for Metro's year-long This Is Not Right campaign, found nearly a quarter of us know a woman or girl who has been a victim of domestic abuse over the past year. Metro launched its campaign last year as a way to shine a light on the scale of violence used against women and girls. Sarah Davidge, head of research and evaluation at Women's Aid, said the UK's specialist domestic abuse services are under extreme strain due to being chronically underfunded. She continued, "This report shows the human cost of leaving behind critical services to operate on shoestring budgets. Women and children are being turned away in their time of need, forcing them to return to an abusive partner or parent, and putting even greater strain on already struggling public services, including the NHS." While welcoming the government's ambition to have violence against women and girls in a decade, Sarah said, "Sustained, adequate funding for such services is needed for a truly effective response to this national emergency." For emotional support, you can call the Samaritans 24-hour helpline on 116 123, email joe@samaritans.org, visit a Samaritans branch in person, or go to the Samaritans website. Their Helpline 247 is open every day of the year, 24 hours a day. You can call 868 41 41, text 8247, or email pat@papyrusuk.org. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. Era. More, Mum predicted her own death and who would kill her. Era. More, I loved my big brother, then I discovered he wanted me killed. Era. More, I am in a coercive relationship, this is why I can't leave. Straight talking analysis from Westminster, straight to your inbox. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.